Hi, you doing? It is a few days since I posted a video. I've just kind of been enjoying Athens and Sparta. Now that we got the rule infraction straightened out, and so far it's been a smooth going. It's smooth going. I'd let you. We're done with the first Olympiad. We only got 3 card plays left, or 3 game turns left to the second Olympiad. I just wanted to fill you in on a little bit of what I'm finding out with the strategies. Uh, as a Spartans, I was trying to move whatever measly fleet they got going up this way. I was wanting to put some blockades on some of these important strategic points, but as soon as the Athenians get wind of it, they shut it down real quick, sink all my ships. Now, the Athenians, on their part, have been trying to move on over here and get this little Epidaurus, or whatever. I've been watching um, who was it? Mark Herman's uh, videos on Pericles, and he knows how to say all these things. If he watches my videos, he probably thinks what an amateur. But yeah, the Athenians tried putting a blockade on here because you can't go over there with troops. You can only do the blockade. But these Spartan troops on shore combat are pretty tough, and they've pretty well nailed those Athenian ships on back every time they try to put a blockade on there. And then they don't go back. They come out and sally forth and fight. Tears my Athenian ships up. So this little exploration naval attempt to blockade has failed. The Spartan attempt to get some naval units and blockade some of these eastern Athenian strong points has failed because of the Athenian navy. So now the only thing I can think of next is here's another thing. Unlike my other game, the Macedonians are allied with the Spartans, so that's what those green units are. So my only route is to use my strengths. I guess the Spartans' strength is land. So yeah, we're just gonna have to try to fight our way on through here and then come down around this way. I'll let you know how it goes, but that's the plan so far. Can't do nothing on seas because Athens controls the seas, and Athens can't do anything on land. It's pretty basically what it is. But I'll let you know what's up. You can see there, we haven't been able to get everybody up there yet, but the Athenians definitely can see what's going on. Yeah, we have to make some moves, find out what's up. As far as the score, the Athenians are getting a little bit more building points than the Spartans, so it's 17 to 22 game. All right, that's about it. We're on this is our 4th card play, I think. Let me see here. We got 3 left. 4, 5. This is our 3rd card play of this game turn, and the Spartans are off. They got 4 nice little movement points compared to the 1. And there hasn't been any sieges here in a couple turns, so these little cards that help sieges haven't helped at all. So anyway, that's what's going on. We just had 1 reinforcement replacement phase, and that went pretty good. You can see here, though, a lot of the Spartan cities were occupied, and they just didn't have enough to bring in all their reserves. Where on the other hand, the Athenian player pretty well brought in everybody they could. They got a couple units left. But that is the state of the game on the 2nd Olympiad and the 3rd card play. I'll be back. All right, down with the big old 4 movement points. I think I'm going to take advantage and use those red and green units representing the Spartans and the Macedonians, and go after the low hanging fruit there. Patadia is what we've been calling it. I was thinking about going on into here, but I get 4 units in there too. I get those 2 green to go into there, and 2 more units come around the back. I'm going to check it out, but that'll be a major offensive in this game because everything else has been pretty much with stalls. We'll be right back. Alright, then the first unit I'll move in there will be the Spartan unit from here. The only problem is he can only move 1. There's a 1 hex side limit there, so he'll move from here, then back over here into this hex. You can see the hex sides. So there's a 2 hex limit, or 2 block limit on this hex side. So I can only move 1 more unit from this hex to this hex. I believe it will be the Macedon hoplites going 1, 2, and no enter there. So there's 2 units to 4 hex maximum, so I can bring 2 more units in. We'll see what units those will be. Be right back. Alright, so I believe I'm going to do it this way. I'll leave a unit there to guard be our rear guard. Next one to move will be the Theban cavalry. He's got a 5 hex movement range. Oops, hold on a second. Alright, Thespian cavalry will go 1, 2, that's 1 unit limit going through this hex side right here, and then the second unit will be a Pallast. And that'll be my 4 unit attack, and that will be maximumed from this hex side and this hex side. 2 units each. That's the only way you can get there. Unless I wanted to bring on a naval unit, but like I said, it's a 4 hex max, or 4 block max on hex, so that'll be my attack. Let me see. That will be the 4 units that we used. This here will go back, and that will take care of the card for the Spartan player. I'll get you guys out here. We're back with the attack. The big attack on, well, Paideia. And I'm pretty sure they're just going to go under siege, but we'll check out the situation. Well, the Athenian units just go ahead and get behind the walls and accept siege, but the Spartans and the Macedonians, or the Macedonians, I guess, are going to try one assault, but they'll be needing a lot of hits because they're defending at half strength, or they're attacking at half strength. So we're looking for the first one here. It looks like there's a bunch of A's here. So the defender will go first. Then I mean the Athenian throwing 4 dice, looking for 1s or less. Athenians will be throwing at full strength from behind the walls. It's the people throwing at the walls except for the penalty. Let me see if I can get you guys out of zoom here. Alright. Oh, we got, what's he looking for? A, looking for 1s or less. He gets 1 hit. Alright, so this Athenian unit here will get 1 hit on the strongest unit I got, and it'll probably be, we'll say the Pallast. Alright, next, see who else fires next. That's it for the defenders. These are all going to be attacker units now firing. We'll go with the Macedonian hoplites. It looks like there's a Pallast. I guess it looks like, no, I'm repulsed. Alright, rolling 3 dice, looking for 2s or less. It gets 1 hit. Well, that's a half a hit, so we gotta do our little thingy again with our half hits. So we got 0.5. Alright, that's his fire. See what we got over here for units. That was an A2. We got another A1. You can throw 3 dice, looking for 1s or less. This is the. Oh, is he hurt? Why would he be hurt? He hasn't done anything yet. Huh? Is that a misprint or something? Did I do something wrong on there? Yeah, he hasn't been involved in any combats. So, what was he put back there? No, he wouldn't have been. Yeah, we're saying he got. That's the only thing about this game. You really got to watch that. That's key. Let me see if I can remember him being hit real quick. He hasn't been involved in anything, so we're gonna go ahead and use him. The A2 went ahead and went. Let me see. I'll get the one behind him. The I guess the weaker Pallast, rolling 4 dice, looking for 1s. 4 dice, looking for 1s. Gets nothing. Alright. Next. Pallast behind the hoplite. Oh, it's a cavalry. Behind the hoplite. 3 dice, 2 or less. 3 dice. 2 or less. He gets 1 hit. Alright, well that'll be 1 hit, then solid hit on the defender, so that'll take him to 1. So now the slate is clean. And we got 1 more unit to fire. See who that is. That will be the, let me see. Oh, the Spartan hoplites rolling 3 dice, looking for 2 or less. 3 dice, looking for 2 or less. He gets a half a hit. So that's, that means nothing. We cleaned him up, so that'll be it for round 1. I will stop, or I think in my game we're stopping after one round of combat on the sieges. So I'll go ahead and maintain the siege. We'll be right back. All right, that'll do it for the combat. That will be a half a siege because those red and green units are all land units. That'll have an effect on the attrition rate. All right, let's see here. There's no more combats anywhere. No units are in the same hex. That'll take care of the Spartan turn. They had a 4 card. The Athenians have a 1. Now we got to roll for my attackers for attrition. And attackers always need 3 or less to stay clean from the attrition. So we'll go for the first Macedonian unit on the left. 3 or less. He gets a 3. Macedonian unit on the right. 3 or less. He gets a 4. He suffers 1 hit of attrition. Zip around here. Yep, strong unit. Full strength. No, he's not anymore. Alright, the Spartan unit on the left. 3 or less. 3. Spartan unit on the right. 3 or less. 3. Alright. Came out of that pretty well unscathed. That is how you do that. Like I said, this has been a real smooth game, and like I said, basic question. And I think if it is, I haven't had a kind of a good game doing it my way, but I'm glad we're playing it the right way here. We're really enjoying ourselves. Phone's been ringing off the hook. Work is wanting to start up here in about a couple weeks, I guess. But yeah, we'll see what's up. We'll enjoy it while we can. It'll be time to go back to work, but it's time for the Athenian turn. They only got one movement point. We'll be back. Alright, I think I'm going to activate a ship here for the Athenians. And he'll move from friendly port of Naxos to this friendly port here of Skyone or whatever it is. So there you go, he will be there. That'll take care of the one and only Athenian move. His cargo's over here. Now we'll roll for the Athenians under siege. That is a half a siege. So let's see here. Half a siege for the defender is a 5+. So anything, but we're looking for a 4 or less. 4 or less to stay unscathed. Unit on the left. He gets it. He's good. All right. Unit. Athenian unit on the right. 4 or less. Gets a 1. All right. The Athenians getting them supplies. By sea. All right. Well, that'll be it. I won't bore you with any more of this, but that's how you play. It's pretty easy. We will be going. I got some more card play here, and within the next Olympiad or so, we'll drop you in. This is what it looks like here, though. At the, I got 3 cards left. Yeah. There's the board. Here's the status. We'll be back. See you in Olympiad or 2 in about 8 years. 4 or 8 years. Game update. It is the 3rd Olympiad, and it is the 4th game turn. And Athens taking the lead 23-16. Kind of putting a hurt on them. We just got Patadia, and we took Pella. So let's go over here and look at the board. You can see there, no more green units, no more allies of Spartan. We end up crushing them. Another thing that was bad that happened with the Spartans, and it's just to make a note of, it might have been over here at Patadia, but when it came to the attrition roll, I think he might have been the attacker. I'm not sure, but he rolled 3 6s. Pretty well wiped his army out. So the attrition can be a killer in this game. So it is definitely a game of attrition. So what we got here? Yeah, we got a Spartan units. You can see here, my objective as a Spartan is to launch a nice little land offensive to come around here. Well, that's about petered on out. Went the way of the modern day Russians in Ukraine. But other than that, it's a Athens game to be lost. Now we still got plenty of gameplay left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24 more turns. But other than that, we're off here. We got some combats, and these aren't attritions. These are regular combats. We'll see what goes on over here. Looks like it's a little bit of a ambush for some Spartan units out in the open. No cities, nowhere to retreat. So we moved. The old Athenians just moved in there to get themselves a nice little regular, non-modified combats. We'll see what the Spartans got. This should be a good little battle here. Most of the times they're all attritions and they fall back. So here are the combatants. We'll find out who goes first. Oh, we have Athenian hoplite shooting 4 dice, looking for ones, and they're good hits, not no half hits. 4 dice looking for ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets none. Alright, next unit here to fire. What are we looking for? I guess they're all B's. Defender will go first. Hold on a second. Alright. Defenders, the Spartans in this battle. He's got a nice unit there. Look at that. That's probably the strongest unit. It might be the strongest unit on the freaking. That might be the 300 unit. Although it is 4,000 men. But he's rolling 4 dice, looking for 4s or less. I don't think the Athenians seen him when they decided to battle. But that's one of the good things about hidden units. Here we go. 4 dice. 4. Oh, it's a bloodbath time for the Athenians. They lose 3. Oh, what we got here? How are we going to distribute the casualties? Well, we got to distribute them by the highest strength. I guess first. 1. Ooh. 2. And then I guess we'll go 3. Not good, not good. Alright, well, that's the first B unit. Second B unit, I guess we'll go with the Spartans again. Alright, Spartans again get the fire. The I guess it looks like the hoplites from Thebes, some thespians. Rolling 3 dice, looking for 3s. Against the Athenians, putting a hurt on their little attack. 3 dice, looking for 3s. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Whoa, make sure we're reading this right. 3 dice, looking for 3s, 3 hits. They're tearing up the attackers. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2. 3, that made no difference, I guess. Heck, the Athenians haven't even shot off a shot. Alright, now it's the Athenians' turn. They shoot one off. They had to hit the pellets that went. Alright. So let's see here. Now it's time for the attackers. Rolling. We'll start with this unit. Rolling 2 dice, looking for 2s. 2 dice, looking for 2s. No good. For the Athenian attacker. Coming up here, we got another hoplite, but he's only rolling 1 die. He's looking for a 2 also, I guess. Yep. 1 die, looking for a 2. Time to clear off the attack. No good, no good. Alright, I think we're gonna retreat. We'll be right back. Alright, that's the aftermath of the Athenian defeat and retreat. Those 2 units came from there, the other unit come from down there. Now, the Spartans, you give them a parting shot, but that requires cavalry, or peltist. And that is it. We're going down here to the next attack. And this is, they're trying to, well, it looks to me like it is this should be, see, I got my, pennies signify Spartan. What do you call it? Sieges. But I'll have to look back and see if this was just a Spartan siege or if I did get my dimes wrong. I usually know what I'm doing on this, so this may be a Athenian or a Spartan siege of Athenian unit. These Athenian units are coming down here. We'll just look and see what we got going on here. Coming down here to relieve the siege. Alright, we got a unit here. So it was it's a siege, whatever. It's an island. So that's probably what it does signify. Is it'd be a red one on here. If that was the case. There you go. Yep, pennies signify Spartan sieges, and I put my dimes on Athenian sieges. I should get those nice little markers Gilbert Collins has. And this one here just reminded me that neutral is Athenian. Alright, so that's probably what that signifies. Is a Spartan siege of siege blockade of a Athenian. Looks like it's a hoplite. Yep, a weak hoplite. And we brought some ships in to relieve the siege. We're back with the Athenian combat phase. Their attempt to relieve their besieged unit from the Spartan fleet. And most of the time it would just be a blockade, but whenever it's a island you're blockading, it's pretty much a siege, because you can surround the whole island with ships, establishing a full siege. So we'll go ahead and I guess the defender will fire first. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, we got a B unit down there, a C unit here, and a C unit down there. So I guess the old Athenian fire first. This will be shore combat. Fire one die, looking for a one die, looking for a one, and hits are regular. No good. Alright, see who fires next. We got any B's? Nope, they're all C's, and the defender will go first when it's a C. So the Spartan unit will be firing one die, looking for a 2 or less. Oh, Spartan die. Oh, he gets a 1. Alright, puts a hit. Going down without a fight, the old Spartans, you know that. Alright. Next for the C units of the Athenians. We got one here, firing 2 dice, looking for 3 or less. This could be it for the Spartan fleet. The thing is, this is like my second attempt to get out of Zoom. This is my second attempt to try to get something established up here so I can threaten these key points. But every time we do, the Athenians come down there with their naval superiority. But I do got me some good infantry blocks, I believe, here to kind of hold on. So it's kind of like then you got to wait for the next turn to build up your ships again, because they all get destroyed. And to give it another try, each Olympiad. But yeah, you can see where the Spartan offense up here just kind of piddled out, although this last battle showed their weakness and showed the strength of some of these units, so it might be regrouping time, and the offensive hopefully won't be over. So that's what's going on. Nobody's tried Syracuse yet. That's a tough nut to crack. And as soon as you attack Syracuse, the opponent gets the cards. So we'll be over here, rolling. Oh, we rolling 2 dice, looking for 3s. Here we go. One hit, and that'll do it for the Spartan unit. Alright, flip everybody around here. We'll see if that major city was there. It was a major city, Nexos. Be right back. Anyway, the Athenians, the Spartans never did get it, so they never got the point for it. The Athenians at one point lost it, gained it back, lost it again. Well, it was under siege, so they never did really, well, I guess they did lose it. I forgot to take it away from them, but they got it back, which is 24. So we had 24 points for the Athenians, and 16. So the Athenians are 6 points away from a victory. What we got? All right, just did me a little accounting. That's why these blocks are all kind of mishmashy. They're not my usual straight self, but yeah, my numbers came out correct. 23 for Athens and 16 for Sparta. So Athens needs 7 points for their 30-point victory. We'll have to see how it goes, but yeah, like I said, Spartans trying to get on over here, but the kibosh are some nice little building points around here too. Left some of their cities kind of weak, but we had a nice little expedition up here. Like I said, we were going to try to go around and capture some of these coastal spots, but our initial Spartan offensive was bogged down just by sheer numbers you can see in the theater. But good news is we do have a really good unit there. We have like a 300 unit. I think it's the one on the left right here. And he's kicking ass and taking names. Plus, in our last battle, we revealed that a lot of these Athenian units are pretty weak. All right, well, that is it. We just came back and took over this little area here at Naxos. And let me straighten everything up. I'll give you some parting comments before we move on. All right, we're back with some Athens Sparta. And like I said, only 7 more points left, but it's a long game, and things can change really quick. Like I said, according to card play, we have 3 more turns left. And after this card play, let me update this. We'll only have 2 more card plays. So 3 cards apiece, as a matter of fact. Let's do that right now. Take 1 card, and we are set. Got the old Spartan siege markers. Discard pile, draw pile, Spartan cards, all the old allies up there. Another thing was I went to the websites. I went to Multi-Man Publishing's website because these are games that I've played that I'm kind of impressed with their company. So I'm gonna give them a deeper look. I went to Columbia Games, and they have got some good. The old Columbia Games, as much as you love to hate them or whatever it was, their issue with just this one game. I'm sold on these block games. They had a real good solitaire value to them, or solitaire component, a really good playability solitaire. And they got a bunch of block games. It looks like they've done their homework. If they've done their homework on the ones that are, maybe put together a little bit better rules-wise compared to this one. But like I said, I got this one figured out. It's a piece of cake. I mean, there's a few issues, a few hiccups. That's about it. If they just get it straightened out, it'd be fine. But I went on their website and I haven't found nothing. I had to find most of it out myself, or it's just interpretations. Like I said, everybody else had figured out but me about the 4 block per hex rule. That is it. We'll be back, and I'll let you drop in on another Olympiad or 2. Let you know what the status of the game is.